What the fuck is up, everyone? Oh, hi, Diablo. See, you're already fucking here. You're already fucking here. We're doing the do. How are we doing? We're fucking okay. I got a headache. Drank too much protein for protein shake, and I don't think I had enough water. And I had some baby octopus last night. And my jaw's just like killing me. Oh, wait, can you guys even hear me? Let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, just make sure. So I'm just like right now, but I'm doing all right. I think I'm doing all right, at least. I'm doing as all right as anyone else is doing all right, if that makes sense. Anyways, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Uber Stuff. So what are we cooking? It looks like shit outside, guys. Look at this. Look at this fucking POV. Look how miserable it is outside. You know why? Washington is why, okay? It's fucking, it's nuts in Washington. It looks like it's Twilight season. That shit. That's what it's like, you know, for like at least like 3 months of the year. You don't see the sun, and when the sun comes out, it's like peekaboo, and then that's it. That's it. So there's only one thing to make during this kind of weather, and that's soup. Actually, you can make whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. It's whatever. But I was like, I've never made a chicken soup on this stream. Why haven't I done that? You know. So we're gonna do a chicken noodle soup, bringing it back to a classic and everything. Stress testing like the new studio setup and all that shit. And we're also trying to stress test, like, I've never streamed this early in the day ever. You know. So I was like, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Turn on this fucking light. I forgot. See. I'm already fucking up, guys. I didn't turn on the cute light. There we go. Now it's gonna be rainbowy. Ooh, extra rainbow effects. Lighting. Ooh. So on top of that, we're just gonna take like our sweet fucking time, because this is also gonna be like dinner. You know? Crazy. Whoa, wait, you haven't been cooking dinner this whole time? No, that's what I've been trying to tell you guys. I've been doing all my cooking streams after dinner, so I'm already like, you know, and then I cook dinner, and then I do the stream, and I eat that shit up, and you know, the leftovers. Sometimes the leftovers are just like, you know, they're just fucking there too. So that's what we're doing. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and get our mirepoix. So we got carrots, we got some celery sticks. Now, I didn't buy this shit. I never just buy the sticks. You know why? It's so much more expensive than getting like an actual whole thing of celery. So if you can, just avoid it, because you know how hard it is to just do celery? It's just, you take your knife and you go shink, shink. That's it. That's fucking it, you know? So don't buy these sticks, but we're gonna use them, all right? So carrots, we got some l'oignon. We don't have any garlic, but there's a reason for that. And when we get to that step, like, I got you guys. Don't worry, because it's also going to add a lot of color to our soup. It's also going to make it just very nice and Gucci. And of course, it's not a chicken soup without the noodles. Fucking egg noodles, extra broad. That means they're extra fucking thick. They're like me, you know? And then also like me, we'll get them limp too. So what we're gonna do is that, and then, but where's the chicken? Chicken's in the fridge. I actually have a whole bird as well, but we're not gonna break down the whole bird because I have some chicken titties that I still gotta cook with, and so that's what we're gonna use. I also have some chicken thigh meat that we'll probably use too, but there is a different method that I kinda wanna do with cooking it. I'm thinking very much like how you would do like a bourguignon, where you kind of like coat the meat and then you get a good sear on there. I kind of want to do the same thing with chicken. So I was like, in theory, it makes perfect fucking sense, right? But you know, we're gonna do the do for that, right? So we're gonna cut the chicken last because I only have the one cutting board, and I want to like redo everything and blah blah blah. So all the cutting we're gonna do first. Get our mirepoix ready. We'll get that going. Let's get a nice bowl. We'll get 2 bowls, right? Who's got 2 bowls? I've got 2 bowls. So we're gonna do one for scrap. We're gonna do one for the actual mirepoix. Don't need this. And we are gonna do, oh, I'm missing a bowl. Wait, how the fuck am I missing a bowl? What the fuck? What the fuck? It's probably downstairs. I don't know. I don't pay attention to these things, you know. How are you doing, Shadow? Yeah, I know. And also, I'm doing it at a different time of day, so that's another reason. So also TikTok, they allowed me to do it 2 times in a row. You guys know how fucking rare that is. But I did have I had the iPad right there, just in case TikTok decides to ban me, because that's what happened last week too. They just in the middle of the stream were like, yeah, your content isn't good for TikTok. I was like, fuck you. So that's my relationship with it, you know. And I'm probably gonna get banned for saying that. Whatever, it's toxic, but eh. So we got the bowl for that. I don't even really need a bowl for Mirepoix, if I'm being really honest. So let's go ahead and start with some veg, right? And I think my peeler is right. Yeah. So I use a nice wide peeler. Any peeler's good. All that shit, but whatever. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do the thing that we are gonna do that. The thing that I hate the most, I always do first, which is carrots. And the reason why is because I have to peel this motherfucker. And you know, it's just not fun. You know, I'm gonna do about 3 carrots about this size. Do that. So we got this. Let's make sure I get this camera a little bit better angled. This looks like a good angle. All right. So get these nice long ribbons. So guys, tell me what's new. Tell me everything about everything that you guys want to know, or actually everything I want to know. I'm the one asking the fucking question, you know. Talk to me, damn it. Love me. Ah. Now, everyone says don't use carrot skins for like stocks and everything. So back in the day, you shouldn't have, right? Because the way that carrots were grown, the soil and everything, was actually poisonous. Shit would get you sick. But we are in this world where we wash our shit now, right? Notice how clean these roots are, or like the bottom of it. Normally, like with the carrot, you have like a bunch of like roots just sticking all out of it and everything, but they trim all that and then they wash them. You can wash them again, you know? So use skin. Oh, it'll make your stock cloudy. Well, use a fucking raft, you know? You're a chef, right? You're a chef? Of course, we got the knife mic on. Actually, let's put it on the other side. This way I can pay attention to it better. Cut off the ends. And we are gonna do a diced. That's a nice standard dice, you know. Nothing too cray-cray. All right. And I'm just putting all these into batons. This way, less knife work. Less knife work means faster shit, more consistency, blah, blah, blah. You know, stuff that they teach you in school. But fun fact, I never went to school for this shit. Which is also why I'm not in school debt, so that's what. But dirt's in your butt, and we all scratch our butts, and a lot of you guys don't even wash your hands after you scratch your butt. So I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. You get more sick from your hand after scratching your fucking ass than anything else, you know? All right. Now, you're probably wondering, oh, why are you doing the carrot in half before you do that? You said less cuts and all this stuff. Well, if you notice, carrots are like triangles. And so you gotta get the skinny part and then the thick part so you get some extra shit. Duh. Oh, see, that was an ugly fucking cut. Oh, so fucking ugly. It's like me, guys. All right. Got all these going. We're just gonna put them all together right now. Let's get this knife up here. Okay, that Mike has to be on the other side. It's fucking annoying. There we go. All right, cool. And the reason why we want all these the same size, as close to the same size, is for cooking reasons. If we can get them all the same size, they'll all cook similarly. You know, if you get them, you know, all different sizes, what happens is that they cook differently. You'll have some that are mush and some that are underdone, and it's just not enjoyable to eat, guys. It just isn't, even in a fucking soup, you know. Now there are tricks to soup. Everyone's like, oh, soup is easy. It is easy. Making a good soup is not. But it's also about balance. You must balance everything. You must understand what a balance is. So in order to make it very nice, you must do a good balance. All right? Oh, also, I think I finally found my bench scraper. Guys, for 2 years, I've been asking about where the fuck my bench scraper is. I think I finally found it. And I think I put it in here. Look at this, guys. Look, I finally got my fucking bench scraper. Oh, and you know what? After I found it, I'm like, I don't even like this one because it has the walls. They actually make it a little bit more annoying. But see, this is the beauty of a bench scraper. Yep. Use it. It makes your life a hell of a lot easier when you're doing shit. Scooping away instead of having to use your knife and stuff for it. Also, especially with this knife, because it's, you know, Gyuto, it's tiny. Doesn't have, well, I mean, lengthwise it's not tiny. But, you know, it doesn't have the girth that's needed to just scoop all that shit up, you know? All right, so we got our carrots. It's about, you know, a cup of carrot. TikTok did it. By access to going live on Stream Elements, it's been suspended. Reasons, repeated violations of our community guidelines. Okay, whatever. Hold on, let me do this for you. TikTok, you piece of shit. All right. Yeah, TikTok, you thought you could fucking suspend me? No, I got the iPad ready. You guys are fucked either way. You piece of shit. All right, so yeah, we're cooking. And I'm probably gonna end up talking to that. It is a Scoopy, boopy. Shaboopy. All right. Motherfuckers. All right, so now I gotta pay attention to like 2 screens now. Ugh, whatever, fuck it. But fuck it, robots in disguise. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing with our celery. See, they didn't even do the celery right. Look at this shit, guys. God, another reason why you shouldn't like get the celery that is in like pre-cut bullshit. Because look, you got it's mush on one end, and then they don't even get the whole fucking. Oh, it's so stupid. I hate these. I hate the idea of it. Oh, but it makes life so much easier. No, it doesn't. It's fucking. Oh, no, it doesn't. It does nothing. Oh, maybe the knife. You know what? That is a good idea. It might be the knife, which is why I'm getting banned from it. I didn't think about that, but I'm not like stabbing anyone with it. I mean, I'll be stabbing some cock meat later, but you know, whatever. It's just what it is, you know? So, again, we're just going to do these nice batons. Like so. Let you hear some of this ASMR. All right, so I always do about the same amount of like celery to carrot. So with the basic mirepoix, a lot of people like to do even parts of celery, onion, and carrot. I actually like to do twice as much onion than carrot. Personally, the reason why I do it is because I like to have like the more like oniony thing. If you are in a kitchen and you're like, damn, that smells good, what is it? It's the onions, or it's the bacon. It's kind of it, you know? Sometimes it's like the roasted tomato flavor, sometimes it's that shit, but majority of the times it's like, it's the onion. The onion or the garlic is what really like, makes it nice and moist, right? So, we're gonna do, I actually use the skins from onions for my stock. Again, people are like, why do you do that? Because it makes your shit cloudy. Fucking use a raft if you care about like a clear stock. It doesn't matter, you know? Oh, well, it has impurities. All right, so why aren't you straining your fucking stock? It makes no sense to me, you know? Come on, get with the system, right? So we're gonna do that. Gonna do a nice peel. Oh, this onion has a little bit of that black stuff, so I'm not gonna use this onion. Silly onion. I'll use this one. Yeah, this one's fine. Let's get another one. Another one. See, I got onions. I got onions for days. All right. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be a Gucci one. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Really good. That'll do. All right. So we're gonna peel the onion. I will be the one to make the onions cry one day. All right. Insane in the membrane. When you cut an onion, make sure you do the top first. Keep the root on. Helps keep the onion together. People are like, oh, well, it starts bleeding. I mean, it starts bleeding because you have a dull knife, except for this one. Look at how juicy that is. Oh, it's so juicy. Look at the reflection. Oh, so good. Oh, thank you so much for the likes, Isaac. Yeah, fucking tap away. Oh, fucking tap me. Tap me, daddy. All right. So we got our skins off of the onion. And this should actually be 2 parts onion overall. If it's a little bit more, a little bit less, I'm not gonna stress about it. It's just family food, you know, and it's teaching you guys like the good shit, right? So this is a sweet yellow onion. Both of these were sweet yellow onions. When I do cooking, I almost always do sweet yellows for anything that I cook. If I'm doing raw, then I'll do like a white or a red onion. They're a lot less harsh when you bite into it, so I'm not like too concerned with like that stuff. But the sweet yellow onions, you know, Walla Walla sweets, any yellow onion you want to like cook, there's a lot of natural sugar that kind of like gets brought out during the heating process, and they caramelize and give it that nice like and they also smell a lot better too. So when you do cook them, when you do like a red onion, not only is it not as intense, but they also dye your food. A lot of the red colors will actually seep out, and you kind of don't want that, right? So you keep yellows just for cooking. Red and whites, you can do whatever. And whites, like if you want to eat like that challenge of like eating an onion, it's the white onions that people normally do because they're not as hard. Biting into a yellow onion, totally different fucking thing. So that's the whole thing for that. Speaking of which, we are going to make sure our knife is sharp. The reason why is because if you cry from your onion, the majority of the times it's just because you have a dull knife. That's it. Because what's happening is that you're actually pressing into the cell walls instead of slicing in between them. So you're crushing those cell walls, which releases that sulfur, and that's what makes you cry like a little bitch, all right? But fun fact, any vegetable can make you cry. Any vegetable will make you cry. It just depends on how hard you throw it. Oh, thank you so much for the rose, sheep girl. Oh, thank you so much for the rose. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a dice on the onion. If you guys don't know how to do a dice, let me show you on the stream. So keep your onion like that, huzzah. A lot of people do vertical first. I like to do vertical second. That's just me. I like to do horizontal. I feel like I have more control doing it this way. It's just, there is no preference. As long as you do like these 3 things, you'll be pretty consistent. Down like that. And then you can just slice away. And then you can turn it down like that. Try and get those nice other ones. Get the rest of these little bits. Huzzah. And then save that for your waste pot. Get a little tiny skin. Again, let me show you again how that is. Oh, I need the sound effects. Yeah, I would do the sound effects if I didn't keep getting banned on OBS, but I got the iPad, which is what you guys are watching on right now. So right, yeah, I got to move this because I don't have as much control over my knife. All right, so you see how that's done? That means I cut too deep. That's fine. It's the end of the world. See, notice that I'm not crying right now. I'm not crying like I do every night before I go to bed because my knife is sharp. But the thing is like, before I go to bed, guys, what happens is that I'm not, you know, my mind's not sharp enough. It's too dull, which is why I end up crying. You know, it's letting all those onion thoughts just seep out, the onion gases. And I'm just, you know, it makes me a sad boy, and I cry. And I cry, you cry, we cry together. All right, so we got our nice diced onion. And notice how this is about the same amount of onion as the rest of our mirepoix, of our carrot and celery. So you guys can see like that right there. So, scrape it all up, scrape it all up, scrape it all up in the bowl, scrape it all up, cause I am gonna make fucking soup. All right, huzzah. We don't really need the bench scrape anymore. I'm gonna grab a towel. See, what? See, this is how you know I work in a restaurant, guys. I have like so many of these fucking towels because I leave them in my aprons or something. I'm just like, whatever. Whoops. Whoops. But full disclaimer, I have been out of a restaurant for some time now. Mostly by choice. I'm trying to be patient because, you know, I want to spend more time with my family. That's the biggest reason why I'm not in a kitchen. But fun fact, I actually have a job interview tomorrow. So it's actually super local too. And if it works out, then I might actually take that job. We'll see. I mean, pay is another thing. Money, you know, money. Brand. I'm not sponsored by Monster. I curse too much for them. All right, but notice how I didn't cry. Sharp knife, sharp mind. Dress sharp too. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do their chicken. And I do want a bowl from our chicken. And the reason why is because, like, I was trying to express how I want to cook the chicken. I want to cook it very similarly like what we would do for a bourguignon. So we're actually going to brown it with a flour coating. And this will also help the thickness of the cooking too, of the soup. So let me grab my chicken titties. Look at it, my little tits, my little chicken tits. So, oh, get it, oh, see, I almost broke the bag for that one. That would suck. So they're like, oh, I guess I'm breaking down a bird then. Whoops. Okay. So we do have this, you know. I do drink full sugar drinks. It's also why my teeth are shit. So, I mean, my teeth are shit because of like really, really bad choices when I was a kid. But now it's just like, whatever. When in Rome, right? When in Rome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take this off. Take these off because I am gonna have to wash my hands right after. You know, it's better safe than sorry. There's a reason why these aprons have really fucking nice pockets, you know? So we got our little chicken tits, right? Little chicken tits. Oh, shh. Oh, I guess I left a tendy on there. Oh, no, I didn't. I tendy off. All right. Yeah. Oh, take off that little bit of fat. And I am going to just make some nice sized cubes. Nothing like too big, nothing too small, just something that will fit nice in a spoon when we do it, and something that will cook fairly fast. Because it's chicken, at least it's American raised chicken, which means that it's probably grew up in its own shit, unfortunately. So that's just the state of chicken, unfortunately. Fun fact, you can eat raw chicken if you raised it and you made sure that it's clean and taken care of and you know where it's from and all that jazz. Just, you know, the way that we raise chickens is just gross, you know. It's unfortunate. So if you guys actually do care about, you know, your product that you like to cook with, make sure that you go to the farmers, have a conversation with them. A majority of the farmers are just, they do what they do out of love, nothing more. Chicken tender is technically part of the booby, but it's its own thing. It lays, okay, so you got like your actual titty, you know, the good stuff, and then underneath it, you got like the really good stuff, and it's really good because it doesn't do anything. It's just there, you know. That's just why it's a tender. It is a very unused part of the animal, like muscle wise, very much like, you know, a specific part of my body, my heart, that is, curves, sickos, God, degenerates, anyways. so we got our chicken in there, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some salt on there. Oh, see, of course, see, this should be like the first thing I bring. I always have my salt in a little Merlino's container, and I'm specifically only using this hand because this one already touched chicken tits, right? So some salt, make sure it's fairly seasoned well. I'm not gonna do any pepper in this side because there is gonna be a lot of searing that's gonna happen, right? And we do want that. And what I'm gonna do is, this is just regular AP flour, and we're just going to kind of make sure it's nice and coated pretty well. Just straight flour, I'm not doing anything else. We're just, the idea is to make it almost like a bourguignon. So we're gonna, you know, just to give it like the extra mouthfeel. Does that make sense? You know when a chef says mouthfeel, that means that they don't want to feel you with their mouth. I mean, unless you're me. You know, come over here, Ma. But it's like the way that it coats your mouth, because that alone will enact flavor, right? Oh, thank you, Coca-Cola, FQ or F8Q2M on YouTube. You're the first YouTube person of the day. Thank you so much. You know, so we are gonna get a pot. I'm going to use like a Dutch oven style pot. You can use any pot, it doesn't really matter. The pot that you use is up to you, but I am going to wash my hands before we get anything else going. Guys, we're gonna do some POV hand washing, except for you guys on TikTok, because TikTok hates me, so you guys get to wait. But anyways, come with me, Twitch and YouTube and Kick. You guys are the cool kids, right? So we got our sink, you know, do. And then we got some scallions that are growing. Good. Yeah, wash our fucking hands, guys. Also, what matters most when you wash your hands is not the temperature of the water, it's the fucking soap, okay? Straight up. Just don't be a fucking nerd about it. Oh, well, water's hot enough. Yeah, well, it ain't still doing shit. You ever see those videos of like bacteria underneath the microphone or microscope? Microphone. Yeah, they don't do fucking shit. All right. Ooh. Grab paper towel really fast. Oh, fucking paper towel. All right, so look, I'm back, TikTok. You see, yeah, everyone already left me. Y'all abandoned me, huh? What's a bourguignon? Like beef bourguignon, bourguignon. It's essentially like a very like stewy, a very stewy type of meat. Very like, it's what Julia Child was really famous for a beef bourguignon. So that's what she would like to cook. Oh, it's just so splendid. All right, so while that's going, I'm just gonna put my, see, this is the main reason why I have like my desk right there. So I can just flop shit over there. But I do want to get another island. That'd be sick if I had like another island, maybe right next to it or something. That'd be fucking cool, you know. Make sure we got that set up, ready to go. And then we wanted to use some pepper for sure, some pepper. And this is just a black and white pepper blend, nothing super special. I'm not I don't really care about like as long as like it could be straight black pepper, but it needs to have black pepper somewhere. Like if you do a mixture of like red or like pink and green and white, I'm a huge fan of that stuff. But as long as it has black peppercorn and as long as it's freshly ground, like not the stuff that's already pre-ground, because there's a lot of oils that are being like missed during that. So there is an actual like massive difference from like freshly ground pepper to all that shit. And another thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and get a quart of water just to start. We are gonna add more liquid as this goes, but this is just going to help with the deglazing of the pan, because there is going to be a lot of fond that's gonna happen with this. So just a quart of water. But I'm also going to add to this quart of water, oh, it's a little bit more, but we're also gonna add a little bit of hondashi, right? So what's hondashi? It's instant dashi. What it is essentially like a bonito and kombu stuff. It's super tasty. You don't need a lot. This is just gonna kind of like help with the glutamates of the food. It's gonna make it like, it's just gonna make it taste like, this is almost pure umami next to the MSG, and I have a whole fucking thing of MSG I gotta put in the container. But we're just gonna do this, stir it up in here. Like I said, it doesn't need very much. Like that right there is like 2 teaspoons, right? And I'm just gonna stir it. Give it a nice, good old stir, right? We'll just keep that back here for now. And I'm also gonna bring a little bit of this, which is mirin. This is ahi mirin. It's a sweetened wine. So that's gonna add a little bit of acid to it. And it's gonna help like with the, like, it's gonna bring out a lot of the flavors kind of naturally, right? Another thing we're gonna do is soy sauce. And you're probably thinking, why are you putting a lot of this Asian shit inside a chicken noodle soup? It's gonna taste Japanese or Chinese as fuck. Nah, bitch, stop being racist for one. And two, all these ingredients are purely just going to like bring out like that glutamate flavor. You don't need a lot of soy sauce for this shit. It's literally just a boop, and it's gonna change the whole fucking thing. We think of like soy sauce as being salt, but it's salt tea. It is not salt. There is a fucking difference. There's a reason why you still season your chicken with salt before you add soy sauce. My opinions on non-stick pans are great. I just bought a non-stick pan, but I only use my non-stick pan for eggs mainly, you know, or like a good grilled cheese. If I use like a non-stick pan, it has to be taken care of. How you doing, Drew? Yeah, whole fucking bottle of sauce. So make sure, like, if you get a non-stick pan, it's just treat it, like, always hand wash it. Don't put this shit in there. Try not to do like a really high heat on the pan. If you do a high heat on the stiff, usually the coating will actually cook away. So these aren't meant for like high heat. They're meant for like faster cooking, just non-stick bullshit. Just let it do its fucking thing, you know? That's why I only use it for eggs mainly, you know? Or if I'm like pancakes is another one, you know, stuff like that. Are there the most non-stick pans? I need my eggs to be scraped off every time. So, okay, so you don't need a non-stick pan for eggs. You just need to have a pan that's hot enough. But when you do that, you're gonna smoke out the fucking place. And just for eggs, nah, I'm not about that, boss. So what we're gonna do, we gotta open up this window and we're gonna set this up because we do want to like sear this chicken, right? So we do want to like get a good cook, and we're gonna put it back in the bowl because we're not gonna get like a good full on like cooking the chicken all the way during this phase. If it cooks all the way, it's not the end of the world, but there's gonna be a lot of like, you know, smoke that's gonna happen. So we're gonna bust out the boy, right? We're gonna bust it out. Yeah, Lil Min fun time. Wow to you. All right. So, do you need to put big joblies on my pan for a few decals on the side to get it that hot enough? Actually, if you put some decals and all that shit on your pan, you're gonna fuck it up. So, fuck up your decals. You just need to make sure that your pan can reach a high heat. But no one wants to do that because they don't want to smoke out their house, understandably. So this is why, oh, thank you so much for the sub, little man. Thank you. You make me so moist. Thank you so much for the likes on TikTok. Yeah. See, now we're getting the traction. Come on, love me, love me. So, the non-stick pans have a coating called Teflon on there. And what that is it's actually like a fucking dangerous material, but it's magical when it comes to like creating a non-stick surface when something is hot, without needing like copious amounts of fat to kind of like separate the food from everything. You know, it's Lil Mean X. Got it. Thank you, Lil Mean X. Thank you for correcting me and my illiteracy. No, and that's the thing. You don't want a crispy egg. That's another reason why. Like, I might do a whole nother stream again where I do nothing but cook eggs for you guys. I'll cook eggs like 15 different ways, and I'll eat all the fucking eggs. I'll eat 15 eggs on stream. I've done it before. I'll fucking do it again. I'll fucking do it. But, you know, yeah, you know, and I will do stuff like that, you know, but there's a whole copious different ways of cooking eggs. It's one of the most magical ingredients out there. So, you know, do it. So anyways, you're probably wondering, how am I gonna get a sear if there's no fat? We're not using oil. I got you. Here, TikTok, you can stay there because, you know, TikTok, come with me, Twitch and YouTube and Kick. I got this thing called schmaltz. And you guys are wondering, what the fuck is schmaltz? It sounds Jewish as hell. Well, it kind of is. So schmaltz is chicken fat. So what I do is every time I get skins and everything, I just take some of it and render it all down, and I use the fat for cooking, especially for chicken dishes, because I want it to be as chickeny as possible, right? So that should be enough fat for now. We'll keep it. So we have this on. Now it doesn't need to be like fuck you hot, smoking hot, but we do want it hot enough, right? No, you do not. No, you cannot co-host with me. Stop ruining my vibe. Stop ruining my vibes. All right, so what we're gonna do is let it like do its thing. You guys can see it. All right, and I am gonna use a magical wooden spoon. I know I have one. There we go. We use a wooden spoon. The reason why we use a wooden spoon is because it won't damage the pan, and it's just sturdy enough to do all like the good scraping and shit, right? Ugh. Oh, oh, I did miss a tiny bit. You're right. Thank you for it. There we go. Ooh. All right. So we're gonna make sure it's spread around, and you can see it, how like that little bit of schmaltz that we put on there, it really like coated the entire pan. I need to fix the lighting though. That lighting is just like so aggressive on the pan. I don't know who else is here, Lil Mean. I really don't, because I purposely do not look and see how many people are watching my streams, because then I get really sad and it's not good for me. So we got fully melted, well, almost fully melted, just a little bit right there, right? I'm gonna turn on this hood vent a little bit. Hopefully it isn't too loud, this hood vent during this, but it's just about there. Oh crap. All right, cool. And I'm not sure how much fuel I have on here. That's fine, I got plenty of fuel backup. But what we're gonna do is just try this a little bit, and it is boiling, a little bubbly, so we're gonna put these in a little bit at a time. Make sure it's all spread around, right? And like I said, our objective right now is to not cook it all the way. It is to just create like a nice fond, a nice crust even on the chicken, right? Is it? Okay, well, it's still 420 blazing. If a little bit of extra flour gets in there, I'm not really concerned about it right now, because it's all, like I said, it's gonna help make the soup more like creamy, right? Without the cream. So yes, this soup is 100% dairy free. It is not gluten free, but if you wanted to make it gluten free, you want to have a similar effect, cornstarch and potato starch would have something similar to it. So let it do its thing. Is this taken away from the... Yeah, you should be like fucking sizzling. No, it's because of the fuel. Here, let me change this out really fast. It needs to be ripping. Fucking ripping. Let it rip. Ugh. All right, let's do this really fast. Has to be fast. Whew. There we go. Now it's gonna start getting cray in here. It's gonna be creamy-esque chicken noodle, but the goal isn't to make it like super creamy. It is just to like give it like, again, that mouthfeel. It can be a good thing. You're absolutely right. It can be a good thing. But you can see it right off the bat. You're already hearing that. Here, get that mic for you. That nice sizzle. That's what we want. But if we do want to make a creamy chicken soup or a creamy soup and making it dairy-free, I will show you guys how to do that. You know, not a problem. All right. So we're just gonna let it sit there. I do want color on the chicken. We want the color on the chicken this way. Is that the right button? Yeah. So this way we can like that hard brown is just gonna look cool in the soup. It's just gonna, that's how we know we got like a good crust on there. It's just the goal, right? That's the goal point, right? Thank you guys so much for all the likes on TikToks. Courtney, you're doing all the fucking do on there. Thank you guys who like and follow and everything on Twitch, YouTube, the whole 9 yards. You guys make me so fucking moist when you do. Makes my day, all that jazz. We're doing that. So we're getting a lot of action now from this. All right, there we go. And that's kind of what we're aiming for, is this hard action. So let's see what we are looking at. We're here. So we got some sticking on the pan, which is good, and we are getting some of that brown that you can see right there. That's what we're looking for. And again, we're not going to agitate it too much, just enough to get like those uncooked parts down there. It's okay if this ends up all the way cooked at this stage, but it's also okay if it is not too. That's not the goal that we're aiming for, is to get it like all the way done at this stage. We're just trying to make sure like it's developing a fond in the pot. That's gonna help bring out more of that chicken flavor. It's gonna make it more like, it's also gonna make it more yellow. It's gonna give it color, right? And that's what we're looking for. And you can see now the fond on the bottom is starting to get that color too. So grab a towel, make sure we don't burn ourselves. Gotta keep scraping that. All right. And we're just gonna let it cook there for maybe another minute more before we switch everything out, right? Just maybe a minute more. All right. So now we have like these chicken nugget bits, right? So I'm gonna turn off the heat. I'm just gonna dump everything straight in here, right back in the same bowl that we were in. Ah, come on. I lost a piece of bird. Cock meat down. Cock meat down. Fuck. Ah. Lieutenant Dan, and you notice that there's a lot of chicken left over in this. That's also okay. I'm more than happy with it. We're gonna add a little bit more schmaltz. Just a little bit. And what we're gonna do is cook our veg. We're gonna sweat it. We're not gonna saute it, we're gonna sweat it, right? I know, poor Floorbird. Makes me so sad in pants. I know, Drew. Let me actually grab a paper towel for that, so I don't step all over it. All right, so we're going to make sure that our schmaltz is melted, coat the pan, and we are going to dump this in. And I'm not going to deglaze the pan quite yet because there's so much water in the vegetables that it'll naturally kind of start to lift everything up. Add some salt to this. And we're not gonna add the pepper yet. If we add the pepper now, it's going to burn. And I don't want burnt pepper, right? But during this phase, I am going to aggressively scrape the bottom of the pan and try and get the vegetables itself to kind of coat itself on there, right? And we also don't want the fond itself to burn. And you see, as we are stirring, the vegetables itself are also getting nice and brown. Part of that is because of the fond, but you see it's starting to just start scraping off the whole shebang. So it's doing its job. The vegetables are doing their job. It's just great when everyone just does their fucking job, right, guys? That's what I think. That's what I think. You know, in a perfect world. So we're gonna still scrape, scrape, scrape. All right, and as you can see, our fond is practically gone. And now we're just gonna make sure it's even. Do that, and I am going to get the next thing that we need for the chicken soup. Now you notice I do not have chicken stock, right? Wait, why'd you move? Now you notice I don't have chicken stock. So what's the solution? Bouillon. Now I got some really badass bouillon though, some good shit, right? This right here is that good, right? So this is a a chef's base. It has a lot of seasoning already in there. It's just like a super reduced chicken stock. So it has a lot of the mirepoix flavor, all that in there. But what we're gonna do is just add probably like a tablespoon of this, because we just built up a lot of that flavor already. So we don't need too much. In the stocks to make, in the stockades, that's a good question. I am a chef, I am not a chicken slaver, so I couldn't give you that answer. So what we're gonna do is about, roughly a tablespoon, and I am gonna put the stock in there. We're not gonna dissolve it right off the bat. I do want to coat the vegetables in with this, because this is going to, again, there's a lot of liquid in the vegetables, but it's also going to kind of give that that base kind of a toasty flavor, right? Here, we'll put the rest of that in that same water that we had before, and look at the color on those vegetables. I don't want them to be sauteed though. I want them to be sweat. What does that mean? It means like right when the vegetables start to look a bit more translucent is kind of where I want it to go. Then we are going to deglaze with our soy sauce and our mirin, right? Which we're actually there right now. So the mirin, like I said, it's not a lot. It's gonna be like maybe like 2 tablespoons worth of mirin and maybe a tablespoon, if that, of soy. It doesn't need a lot, guys. And you're like, oh, it's so dark right now. Don't worry. What this is doing is making sure everything at the bottom of the pot is starting to get off before we add everything else in there. And it's picking up all those extra flavors. We're gonna add our chicken right back in. If you are worried about that leftover flour, that's also why we are going to continue stirring. This way, everything gets nice and distributed. All right, and then we are now going to add our pepper. Now, if I had garlic, I would also add garlic during this phase of the cooking, but we don't have garlic, which is fine. All right, and we're keeping it super simple, guys, because I want to make sure, like, hey, I'm broke as fuck. How do you expect me to make this? Don't worry, we're not going to add any like super fancy spices, but there is one ingredient that I guess is a little bit more super fancy. But we are now going to slowly add in our water. The reason why I say slowly is because I want to make sure everything is being picked up from the bottom up. We can turn this off because we don't need it. So there's some parts we still need to scrape. We're going to do a little bit more. We're going to keep on scraping, keep on keeping on. All right. Nice scrape, good, nice good old rub. All right, make sure you get those corners. Those corners always get overlooked, including the sides of the pans. Make sure we do that. And then we can just go ahead and add everything else. Now look at immediately the color of that soup. Immediately, it automatically looks so fucking good. That's about a quart of water. And we do want it pretty chunky, but we also are going to be adding some noodles, right? So I'm gonna add probably another like 2 cups of water, right? So half more of these containers. Okay. And we're just gonna dump it right in, that's fine. And then we're gonna go ahead and season it from this point on, right? So, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna stir, make sure we get everything right. Keep that temperature. We do not want to ever let a soup get to a boil, ever, unless you are trying to like break down a meat, and you're not really doing a soup, you're straight up just breaking down, you know, the protein on there. Between a soup and a stew is much more hearty, so I guess this is a stew if you really want to fucking get it there, whatever. There's a lot more to chew. That's the best way I can think of it. A stew, you chew. A soup, you poop. I don't fucking know. I'm not one of those nerds. So we are going to taste. So what do? We get our spoons. Our fapoons. Oh, hi, Tree. How many kisses is a Christmas present worth if you're gonna pay it back in kisses? All right. So we never want to get it to a hard boil. A simmer is fine. But if we bring it to a boil, we really start to break down all of the ingredients in there. We don't want that. We still want to bite our food, not mush it with the top of our tongue. Oh, that's so tasty. It's almost like bacony because of that dashi, right? It's so good. It's so good. I don't even think I need to add anything to it. It's just so fucking good, you know, but like the little bit of soy sauce brings out all like the natural glutamins of all the ingredients. That mirin does all like brings out those natural like sweetnesses. Not saying like, oh, I don't have mirin. White wine is what I would actually have been using if I had some white wine in house, but I don't. But mirin does just fine. It's good. It's good. Oh, but I want to use a vinegar. I wouldn't do a vinegar, hard stop, just because it's almost too much acid. Let's say if I added like half a lemon in here, or even a quarter of a lemon into this much soup, we would taste that lemon. A little bit goes so fucking far when it comes to acid. And it doesn't need to be bright. It just needs to it just needs to do, right? It just needs to do. Oh man, I will probably add a bit more pepper in there, just because I like that little like tiny aroma of it. But once it starts to get that simmer, is when we're going to actually add our noodles, right? And still, we have not done the secret ingredient yet. And no, the soy sauce and everything was not the secret ingredient. You will know when I give it to you. But notice you're gonna see a lot of the this white stuff, this cloudy shit that's on the top. That's fine. It's gonna cook away once we put the eggs in there. What is it though? It's just leftover fat. That's all it is, leftover fat. But the fat's gonna come into play. But you notice we're starting to get that simmer. We are going to turn it down. And now we are going to add our noodles, our extra broad noodles. Yeah. So we're gonna keep that simmer. Put that over there just to be safe. All right. And I'm gonna do probably like half of this bag. That's a lot of fucking noodles. No such thing. Come on, be honest. When you guys were eating Campbell's noodle soup, did you guys like the chicken or the noodle more? Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're gonna stir it up. We're just gonna cook these until they're soft. I might even add a bit more noodle looking at it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do like another handful. Fuck it. Balls deep. There we go. So we're gonna save these for later. Always do that. Always the nudes. Always the nudes. Please send nudes. And now we're just gonna like lightly simmer it until the noodles start to get like nice and soft and, you know, soupy, you know, soup stuff. We're still gonna keep this over here. In the meantime, let's go ahead and put away some fucking shit. That way it's not in the way. We'll keep the salt out just in case. Flour, I gotta put a label on it. If I like it, then I probably put a label on it. If I like it, then I should have put a label on it. Ho, 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 ho. All right, schmaltz, we can go ahead and put away. Go ahead and put away the schmaltz. Yeah, a little chicken schmaltz. I'll put a new lid on there. I'm gonna give it a whole new container, honestly. Let's put away our veggies. You know, this is a time. This is just being a little bit productive, guys, so you guys can, you know, understand. Now, I do have other vegetables in here. I was contemplating putting mushrooms in there, but not everyone likes mushrooms in the household. So, and those people are wrong. Just saying. But again, we don't want it. This right here is as far as I will take it when it comes to a boil. But I'm not gonna let it get to a full boil. I'm actually gonna turn down the heat a little bit more. Again, I want everything to be biteful, not you know, not whatever, mushy. Send more nudes. Fucking, all you have to do is ask, Tree. Just saying. I mean, waistband Willie for a reason. I don't know if my OF link is on here. I don't know if you guys can see it on the Twitch. I think it might be the wrong one. So I don't know. Someone go check out my link tree and see if my OnlyFans is on that one. Because I do keep them separate. I do keep my streaming stuff separate from my OnlyFans stuff, just because people are weird. So we are still gonna turn it down just a little bit more. Our noodles are just almost there. You know, you can see it's a very hearty soup, very nice and hearty, nice and hearty for the hearties. And we're gonna actually save our scrap over there for stock. We are gonna make stock. I will make that with you guys sometime. You know, I do ideally want to make it when I have another burner. That is a goal. I will be buying another burner, maybe 2, just brand new, because, you know, keep it matching, la la la. But this way I can do more for less, right? So make sure to wipe that off. We can probably close our window now because we don't need it. This isn't gonna smoke anything out. It's just gonna make the entire room smell like chicken noodle soup. It's gonna smell so fucking good, girlfriend. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. All right. Got that going right now. Peeler. We'll keep this over here. These can go over yonder because we're done with these. And we are going to grab a bowl. Look at, guys, look, a whale bowl. Why do we do a whale bowl? Because Kujira. Kujira means whale in Japanese. So it's also my favorite animal. Look at this. Look at. But you know what? It means welfare. All right, whale fact of the day. Guys, whales can be so fucking gay. Whales can be gay. It's true. One of my favorite Twitter pages back when it was Twitter was called Whale Facts. And it was just shit posting about whales and all this stuff. But they actually posted an actual, they said something like way fucking forever ago called saying that whales could be so gay. So fucking gay. And, you know, they're like, okay, whatever. Like 5 or 10 years later, the first time that scientists spotted blue whales mating, they were both male. So yes, whales can in fact be very fucking gay. So it's a thing. It's a thing. That's your whale fact of the day, folks. You're welcome. You are now a little bit smarter because of me. Just a little bit, not too much. All right. So now we are noticing that our noodles are getting like that nice good softness. They're quite al dente. We're gonna cook it a little bit more, but this last ingredient is the one that I was talking about. We don't have garlic, so I do have garlic chives. And so what garlic chives are is the green parts, the green stuff of the garlic. Totally edible, and they eat just like a scallion, but they taste like garlic. And the reason why I'm doing it at this phase right now is because if I did it earlier, I would lose all that garlic flavor. What I'm doing now is treating it a lot like an herb that you would do in a finishing cooking. But look at how it fucking looks, guys. Look at how much more in-depth and colorful it looks just from adding those garlic chives at the very fucking end. It just looks better. It looks like a fucking good soup. So we're gonna taste it. It's just so good. I might actually add a little bit more salt, just a little bit. And the reason why I do that is like letting flavors like bloom, right? And I think that's something that a lot of like chefs even like, they don't understand when it comes to like flavor. They think like, oh, we gotta taste it. Oh, it's fucking perfect. It's right where it's at. But you both lose flavor and gain flavor through resting. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna actually kill the heat. We added that. We're gonna taste it again. And it takes a lot of practice to understand like what a bloom is. But once you understand that bloom, like it's hard to ever get it fucking wrong again. Let me say this, like grandmas, when they cook, all grandmas that know how to cook understand bloom. They understand where to go or where to stop or where to keep going. Like that's the thing. That's the best way I can like translate it to you guys. Like that grandma sense. And like it's like the perfect amount of like mouthfeel, but like if you guys look, it's soupy. It's soupy, but it's like it has like those creamy elements, and it's fucking tasty, right? So let's get this out onto a bowl. Get a little spoon, right? Get it nice into there. All right, so now I'm not going to eat a lot of it because, like I said, this is going to be dinner, right? I want to save some for dinner, guys. I want to save some for. I don't want to be too greedy. All right, but noodles are perfectly cooked. Got those nice garlic chives in there. All right, let's get a nice bite of everything in there. Give me a little bit more noodle. A little bit more noodle. Fuck. All right. Ooh. Let's change the angle. Fuck you. Fine. Fine, noodle. I don't care about you anyways. It's also a small spoon. It's not really good for eating soups with. I like how I did the chicken. I think it was a good idea that I did that, because if I did the chicken straight up, you know, like just get a nice sear on it, I don't think I would have gotten that, like, how would I put it? Like biscuit flavor, right? Yeah, if you want to do hot sauce tree, that's not a bad idea. Doing hot sauce for that is great. I'm a pussy though, and I got bad heartburn, so hot sauce is out of the question for me. So like the pepper is like just a great amount. That garlic chive just really added exactly what I wanted to. You know, put the garlic chives back, and also like if you're wondering like, oh, where do you get garlic chives? You can get sambal and chicken soup. Oh, sambal, yeah, that's great too. I do plan on showing you guys how to make like a chili crunch. I know how to do it. I make a fucking mean one too. But what I do is I actually take garlic chives at an Asian market fresh, and then I dehydrate them. How do you dehydrate them? With the fucking dehydrator. Check this shit out. I'm a fucking nerd, guys. You think I fuck around? Look at this. Look, I got cabbage. I got fucking cabbage that I've dried, right? I got to put it in the container. Oh, why are you drying cabbage? Because I'm experimenting. I'm a fucking chef. I'm not just a doomer line cook. I like to learn new shit. All right. I got some dried maitakes. Actually, I'm curious. Like, oh, they smell so fucking good. Maitake mushrooms. Yeah. I got some dried cremini mushrooms right here. Look at creminis. Like those, you know. Oh, look at, so good. Yeah, chili crunch is a must-have. And then, look, I got 2 trays, not 1, but 2 trays of garlic chives that same shit. It's so good, so tasty. And these are they're already fully dried out. I just haven't put them in the container yet. As long as they're in this like environment, they're good to go. Worst case scenario, I just turn it back on again. You know. Fuck you, noodle. You know what? I'm getting a different spoon. Spoon's pissing me off. Piece of shit. All right. You go back in there. Put you back in there. Give me a good spoon. No. Yeah, this is a fucking this is a spoon that fucks. This one fucks. Look. That fucks. Oh, smack my ass with it. See how we go full circle when we talk about wiping our ass and shit, and I smack my ass, I put it straight in the soup. Then I gave myself fucking sick. God damn it, Johnson. See, what's wrong with me? Everything's wrong with me, guys. So, eat a bit more of the soup. See, the noodles are like perfectly there because people aren't gonna be eating food for the next hour. I'm just gonna take this pot downstairs, reheat it, it's done. Again, this is a brand new experiment of me trying to stream earlier in the day so I can stream more often and I can cook for my family and not waste so much money on doing streams just for me and shit. But we're gonna be doing a whole variety of streams too. I know a lot of you guys asked me like years ago about like reacting to like Kitchen Nightmares and stuff. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. I found a way where I won't get in trouble for it, and the way is I don't care because there's so many people on Twitch, like cooking channels, straight up doing reruns of shows and stealing other people's YouTube content. It feels so fucking illegal to me, you know, that they do this and they get away with it, and they have so many viewers. It's nuts to me. Viewers who are actually like chatting and everything without anyone like reacting or having a conversation with people. It's straight up a rerun. And then these channels have the fucking audacity to ask people, oh, please keep our channel up. Just share and like, you know? But these channels have been up the entire fucking time. If anything, like being more popular would actually like make your channel more prone to like, you know, getting banned and shit. Oh, I know. And I plan on being here. If I can't be the top of Twitch, Drew, I plan on being the top of cooking Twitch, right? Now, I did have hope today that there was a pizza person, a pizza girl or something, her name was, and her stuff, I was like, wow, like almost her entire channel is nothing but pizza. Granted, like they do stuff that I wouldn't do, where they do like custom like pizza stuff, and then they'll do it. And I've done a lot of experimentation where I would do like knife sharpening sessions, and then if you gift me, I'll, you know, cut away. I want to be the top of the cooking stuff in production, in entertainment, and all that shit. Because cooking is fun. Cooking is like, it's fun, it's sexy, it's something you can do with family. It is cultural. There's so much fucking cool shit about food, you know? And it's meant for us, you know? Yeah. Oh, I'll always be your top, thank you. I mean, I am a top, so. You know, that's the goal, you know? And I understand it's a grind and all that extra shit, but you know, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm not as like gung-ho beating myself up over it like I used to. So I'm good with it. I'm fucking Gucci with it. You know? We're doing the do with it all, guys. See, I was wanting the stream to be a little bit longer, and because I was taking my sweet fucking time. Like, if you guys seen some of like the more complex dishes, like you'll see me just like work like a chef, right? But I was just chilling this entire time. And it's good to kind of like understand, like, to chill, just to vibe, guys, just a vibe, you know? And I'm also debating on like doing cleanup as part of the stream, but if I do that, I have to, actually, let me fucking see that. Hold on, let me see if I'm able to do that. Here, all right, here, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, follow me. TikTok, you have to stay there, fuck you. All right, let's see if I can do this. All right, we're gonna move this monitor all the way over here. Oh, and then I can do this, and then I can kind of like look at you guys while I do the dishes, and my head is over here. Oh, see, I can do that. Oh, maybe I could take it a bit further. Hold on, check this shit out. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Now I gotta change this over here. Yeah, you're probably wondering, wait, face, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? I'm in your face now. Oh shit. Oh, what is this? Oh, but then I can even do this. Ah! See? And then it's like, I can maybe lift up the thing and then be like, oh, and do the dishes, and you guys could see me do dishes and be all sexy and be like, oh, wait, the things, hold on, do I do it like this? Well, there we go. Then we do it like this, and then I get to dance like this for you guys. Listen to this music as I do this for you. All right, yeah. No, see, fucking, this is how you be modular, guys. This is how you be fucking cool with it. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do cleanup as part of this whole thing. Yeah. So, fuck it, we're gonna do it. Let's wash some fucking dishes. All right, come back with me. Oh, we gotta get all the fucking dishes that we're gonna clean up. I'll keep the bowl. Yeah, I guess TikTok, you could be over here. Look, you can, I guess, look like this. There you go. I won't be able to read your shit though. I need to blow my nose. Oh yeah, just keep building. I'll build that field of dreams. Yeah, high definition nose blowing. All right. So, take out the stuff. Washing the dishes with super stuff. Oh yeah. I know it's so hot. I'm glad you guys thought it was hot. That ASMR. Oh. No apologies, by the way, if you thought it was gross. It's called being a human. It's a human experience. I'm letting you guys live my life with the point of view. You know? Accept me for who I am. Love me. Love me. Oh. What's that? Oh, no, did you clip it? All right. Yeah, also, this is a part of the stream that you guys don't really get to, like, see, is me actually, like, cleaning up. I normally actually, fuck you, TikTok, you piece of shit. This is why I hate TikTok. Look at this. They gotta see if I'm human. God, look at fucking, no. Yeah, I know. Go ahead. Give me another puzzle. I don't care. Fucking, what do you mean? I was on there. Fuck off. There. Okay, cool. Fuck you guys. All right. All right. Oh, I don't know. Is there a way that it could save clips like that onto my page? Because I will. I'll post that shit on there. I have to do that in general, just because, you know, I want to curate my Twitch page a little bit more, guys. You know. Oh yeah. I want to curate. I want to make that shit look so fucking good, so good, and sexy. All right. Ooh. All right. See, look, guys. You guys just got done doing dishes with Uber style. But now we have to do the fucking cutting board. Oh shit. Alright. You can't call me sexy in the tip cart? Oh, that's so stupid. That's so dumb. Alright, so what we are gonna do, let's do this. Cover it up. this. All right, we're just gonna move this over here. All right. See, oh, see, fucking modular, guys. This is how you play smart. Fucking play smart. Oh shit. Oh, that was almost bad. All right, so I'm gonna just put my bowl over here because I do need to clean all this up. Samurai shit. The knife I always clean separately, and we will put this microphone away. Or no, fuck it. I'll wear two mics, guys. Gosh, gosh. All right. And this, I forgot to clean that. It's fine. Ugh. Cuckoo. And this can go down here for now. Put my knife over here for now. Oh, don't want to put that in the sink. Now I got the hiccups, guys. God dang it. Gosh dang it, I got the hiccups. Oh, that's horrible. Get a little bit of spray and a little bit of soap. A little bit of that. Just a little bit. Some spray. Some nice spray. So that way we can make sure our shit's all nice and clean. Crikey. Alright. Oh, don't move. Don't move, you fucking piece of shit. Alright. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I understand, you know, dishes being like everyone's this boulder. I do get it. I think dishes for me, sometimes they're therapeutic. They give me a reason to just like, you know, put on like a podcast or some shit. I mean, or documentary. That's actually how I digest most of my information, is just having a headphone on and let me just fucking do the do, right? So let that do its thing. Hang on. Don't need this anymore. Whoop. Whatever. Whoops. All right, get all the soapy bits off. All right. Put this down again. I mean, you know, isn't that what like a lot of people do anyways nowadays? Shit post, but in person now. All right, and then we gotta get some paper towels to make sure stuff is actually dry, because it's wood. I don't want shit to get all moldy and shit or warped. All right. And then what I'll do, so this is a trick that I do for my cutting board, is I'll just take a paper towel and just fold it. And what it'll do is it'll create like a airflow for these. Oh, they want to stream with me? Oh, people want to stream with me. Unlinking Path 93. Sorry, Unlinking Path 93. That's not a thing. But what this is gonna do is like create an airflow so everything kind of dries through without like any like mold buildup or anything else like that. Oh, but guys, shit. You know, you guys got to see me do dishes. Hey girls, get at me. I'm a guy who cleans. And I cook. How many of your men can do that? Huh? That's what I thought. Guys, thank you so much for coming to another episode of Cooking with Uber Stuff. I don't know what we're gonna cook next. I want to try to aim for Thursday to be our next stream. If not Thursday, then I'm thinking Saturday. Don't know yet. Gonna figure it out. All that jazz. Guys, thank you so much. We're back in season. We're back in the groove. We're trying all this stuff. I gotta look and see what the numbers look like streaming this early, but we'll see. It's a fucking grind. We're coming back, baby. We're coming back, baby. Woo! All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I'll see you guys next time. Kisses. Yeah, I'm not one of those nerds with the